Good afternoon, kids. Mr. Johnson here. So this lesson I'm going to teach you this week is called Let's Be in PE. PE meaning physical education. So it's a really cool lesson that I wanted to show you when we were physically in school, but now we're in summer camp. So I get a chance to teach you this lesson. And it's really, really simple. So the only thing you're probably going to need is a marker and a piece of paper. I was fortunate enough to have this easel here, so I'll be writing exactly what you should be doing at home. So this lesson, the point of this lesson is to see how you feel about physical education, gym, at the end of the class, and also what you think it is. So that's what makes this lesson really cool and important, because as a teacher, I can teach you anything I need you to teach, need you to know, so you can apply it in class. But you also will be able to apply it at home, in your own classroom, and in life in general. So this is called Let's Be in PE. All right, so the first thing you want to do with your marker, a pen or pencil, and a piece of paper is draw a box. Simple enough, right? Then you want to draw a cross in the box. So once you drew the cross in the box, you can write, I like to write up top what it is. Let's be in PE. So in this first box here, you want to label 1, 2, 3, 4. So think about what you want PE to be. And I give you a couple examples. So the first example I want to give you is you want it to be fun. So you just write fun here. You want it to be cool. Nobody wants a boring gym class, so you want it to be cool, right? So you write cool, and you list number 3. You want it to be fair. You want everybody to get a chance. If you're doing like some type of physical activity, whether it's playing basketball or on the scooters or kickball or whatever it is, you want it to be fair. You want everyone to get a chance and an opportunity to engage and have fun in class, right? So we're gonna write fair. The other thing you want it to be positive. Why not? You want it to be positive. You want to have a good time while you're in class. So whether you're in PE, math class, art class, music, gym, you want it, health, it doesn't matter. You want it to be positive. You want to have a good time. So you write positive. You use this box just in case you have more things you want it to be. So me, I would put 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5, you want it to be, from a teacher standpoint, I want it to be safe. That's very, very important. I want it to be safe, and I also want it to be without injury, because I want you guys to be able to get back home with your parents or back to your classroom safe. So I'm going to write safe. Let's see, what can you think of? I want it to be helpful. Helpful is a good one. So if someone is not really able to dribble a basketball as good as you or run as fast as you, sometimes you can just lend them a helping hand. You can just be helpful. So I'll write helpful. Let's see. When I think of physical education and gym, I want you to always be moving. So be moving, 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 moving. You want to get those arms and legs going. You want to get your heart rate up. You want to be just moving your body. So moving. And last but not least, if I had to think of something else, I would say learning. You want to be able to learn something when you leave gym class. When you leave a physical education class, you have to have what they call a takeaway. So the takeaway is like, what did I learn today? What did I learn that what did Mr. Johnson do today that allowed me to learn something new? So learning. So in this box, so now that we have 8 different things we want it to be, now you could, before we get to this box, I want you to think of at least 3 or 4 more things that you want gym to be. So I think that would be really cool to think about. In this box, um, let's see. I want you to think about why physical education is important. So I'm going to write why is, and I'm just going to write gym so you can write gym on your piece of paper. It's short for physical education. Why is gym important? Well, from a educator standpoint, from a teacher standpoint, I think that physical education gym is important because not only do you want to learn something in the classroom, you want to be able to take it home. You want to be able to share it with your family, your friends, and you want to just adapt or adopt or really learn something that's going to keep your bodies moving and healthy. Because when you get older, you're not going to be able to stretch and run as fast as you did when you were a kid. So why not start now as a young kid? So it's very, very important to pay attention and be very aware of your health and your wellness. But to me, that's why I think it's important. So I want you to take a second to kind of see why it's important to you. So ask yourself, why is gym important to me? Well, I want you to take a second to think about that and write it in this box. And the last box is, how do you feel about gym? How do you feel about gym? Like when you go to music, when you go to music class or any other class, you or art class, when you go to art, you know you're going to probably learn how to draw something. But when you leave, how do you feel? Did you feel that it was fun? Did you feel that you learned something? Did you feel that it was fair? Did you feel that it was positive? Did you feel that it was helpful or safe? So that is something that is very, very important to not only you, but it's also important to the teacher. So I want to know how you feel. How do you feel about gym class as a whole? So I'm going to write, how do you feel about gym? Okay. So this lesson is called Let's Be in PE. So you probably can't read it, but I'm telling you exactly what it is. It says, let's be in PE. So the 8 things that I came up with, obviously, is what I want it to be for you. So your homework assignment, or just something to think about, is how you want it to be for yourself. I think that's a great lesson that we all can take for any classroom, but especially in physical education or gym class. So I want you to remember, and I want you to think about, why is gym so important to you? Why do you think it's important to us? And remember, I said it's something that you can take home. It's something that you can share with the community, share with your family, your friends, something that you learned in the class to take home. And at the end, the last but not least is, how do you feel about it? That's very important, because a lot of times if you don't think it's something, if you're doing something and you really don't think it's helping, or you don't think it's fair, or you don't think it's positive, or you don't think it's helpful, or you don't think you're moving enough, or you don't think you're learning, I think that this is a great opportunity to express yourself, or let us know how you feel, and we can let you know what we can do to make it a better place for you to learn and move. and have fun. Okay, so that is Let's Be in PE lesson, and I really hope that you take a moment to watch this video and do this lesson, because when we finally get together in gym class, I'm probably going to have most of you or some of you, if not all of you, as my students, and I'm probably going to bring it up to see if you were learning, to see if you were listening, to see if you watched this video. So thank you so much, and enjoy your summer. Until next week.